So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's away we go then. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, super shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Abraham has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, good read. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great hit! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Loftus-Cheek. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So,
oh, what has happened here? There's the hit! Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that is expertly dealt with. Joao Felix. That is a great pick out. He's through now, is he? Rafael Leao! Chukwueze. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Joao Felix. Reinders. Fofana. Here's Joao Felix. Now Gabbia. Chukwueze. Joao Felix. He's looking to... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's...
He's got the shot away! Reinders. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Loftus-Cheek. Joao Felix.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Chukwueze. Joao Felix. Now it's Rafael Leao. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Reinders. Joao Felix. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rafael Leao. So what can they make of this? Loftus-Cheek. showing good feet. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. The message is clear, none shall pass. And here's Joao Felix. And the shot! No mistake! And they're at it again, in double quick time. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's found a way through. Chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Joao Felix. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Joao Felix.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Threads one in. That's a nicely measured pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Always onto this. Now it's Abraham. That's going to go a long way. Joao Felix. Can he put it away? He scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, and the whistle goes for half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 79, numero 21.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Has a go! That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Loftus-Cheek. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that's an excellent interception. Terracciano. And he's intervened well there. Fofana. And now the breakaway. Hernandez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he cuts out the supply. And here's Abraham. Pass is just off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And
Abraham! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
He could be in here. Hernandez. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rafael Leao! Rafael Leao! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Abraham. Reinders. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. That looks a good ball. Abraham!
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
João Felix. Abraham. Oh, that was vital. Gabbia. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Abraham! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Abraham deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Il numero 7, il numero 38.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
And the shot! And that is a little undercooked. Oh, it's come loose. Terracciano. Fofana. Just about up to 75 minutes. Loftus-Cheek. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Terracciano.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Abraham. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Fofana. Looking tidy in possession here. And that interception was most necessary. Now Gabbia. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Loftus-Cheek.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tomori wins the duel this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Loftus-Cheek. And that's been intercepted. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Rafael Leao! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He's in, surely! equalises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Fofana. Gabia. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Pulisic. Fofana. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He can run onto that. Now it's Rafael Leao. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Quarter of an hour played. It's a pretty loose pass. Spread it left. Rafael Leao. That's tidy.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Pulisic, and he cuts out the supply. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Abraham. He's a sharp little ball here. Reinders. He's got it. There's the hit! He has done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked and I still haven't moved.
Hernandez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Showing good feet. Fofana. Reinders deals with that comfortably.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Fofana. And that interception was most necessary. And the finish! Goal, Milan! And the comeback is complete!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Milan go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's Joao Felix. Driving forward. And the shot! He scores! Looks offside, I think. Yep, the flag is up.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. He's going for goal! That was a matter of inches.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafael Leao. Pulisic gets into some space. Thiaw promptly onto that, and that is that.
2 minuti di recupero.
Rafael Leao. Loftus-Cheek couldn't squeeze it through. Rafael Leao. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. He's beaten the last man. Fofana. Now Gabbia. Thiaw kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fofana. Fofana puts his foot on the gas. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Milan are looking to break at pace. Tries a shot! Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's João Felix. João Felix. Grinders. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Rafael Leao. That is good alertness. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Quality ball. Now it's Abraham. João Felix. Now there's a fine ball. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Numero 38. Lascia il campo per il numero 42.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Pulisic. Fofana. Looking tidy in possession here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he was alert to it.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he hits one! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's got the shot away! They are rampant! And they are cruising away.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
And with that, the hat-trick is now the finish! It's a goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So is this the start of a comeback? Rafael Leao! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafael Leao is offering a right smile there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Hernandez plays it short. Tries the cut back. Decent hit! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Thiaw calmly anticipates. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. He's through here. Oh, super ball. He's had a hit! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
He's had a shot! They've done it!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So now the difference is 3. That's the throw. And that is as far as it goes. Milan did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.